everybody. It's still the same day, and we just now got the thumbs up saying that we're good to go. Wow. This trailer got in the door fucking after me, ways after me, and the guy comes out just a minute ago and he takes the lock off. So if they have a lock on there and they come out to take it off, when they take it off, that means the trailer's loaded. The yard dog can come pick it up and take it. So I stop him, like, do you know if they're working on my trailer? He goes, give them 10 minutes. Well, apparently the guy that was probably working on it came running out here afterwards to take the lock off. So, yeah. And it's been 3 hours and 12 minutes since we've been sitting here. Alright, let me show you guys something real quick. I go run in and get my bills. Normally I do a walk around, whatever. Well, I come to this side over here, and this GoPro probably won't catch it, but you see how much that tire is, like, how low that tire seems? You come over here, different, it's not as low. Well, you see these here, they're self-inflatable. Well, normally you would hear air coming out of any tire or whatever. Doesn't matter. There's air coming out of there, you're gonna hear air. Well, guess what? Let me show you something. See that tire? Flat as hell. And I believe it's off the beat. Yep. Now, under here, they have a valve that turns that system off to where it stops putting air through the tires. Now, alright, I just turned them on. So now there's air going to the tires. You can hear hissing. So you tell me, is that a coincidence that this tire has no air and those valves are off? Now, so the driver, whoever dropped this trailer, whenever they dropped it, trailer R20084, they most likely just turned those valves off and got here as fast as they can and dropped it. Could be wrong, but this is what now I gotta deal with. This is also because this tire just didn't automatically just flash. Where did it go? See that big asshole right here? Right there. There's air coming out of it. So that tire came in like that. So now I gotta send in my loader call. And by the way, the reason why it took so long is because they're 34 cases short on this load. And apparently they were probably waiting, didn't realize I was sitting in front of the trailer. So yeah. Everybody, look at the choo-choo train line up to that one that's the first one. Then they're gonna pull it out. There it goes. Choo choo. Now that's our weights. 11,300 on our steers, 32,660 on our drives, and 33 even on our tandems. Now, guess what? I'm sliding the tandems back 1 or 2 holes to balance it out. And we gross 76,960. So, yeah. So 2 holes is about 1,000 pounds. I say give or take 1,000 because each hole is 400 to 450 a hole. So that'll be 33. Well, we'll slide it 1 hole. And another reason why I know they turned it off, because all these newer trailers, the reason why I know the driver had to have turned it off, because all these trailers, all these newer trailers, even our older trailers, have this white light at the corner of the trailer. The only reason why that light comes on is if you have an air leak somewhere. Well, if you have an air leak on your tire and there's constant air going to your tire, well, the white light comes on. And let me show you what white light I'm talking about. You see that white light in the mirror under the T? That light comes on. So the only way to turn that light off is to fix the air leak. So that was the driver's fixing the air leak. Now, I should have, and it was partially my fault, I should have verified and walked around the trailer. Normally, I walk around the trailer if I've sit so long. I'll get out of the truck and I'll walk around and kick the tires, whatever. Because we can't hook up to it. We can't hook the airlines up to it. We can't do anything until we get the bills or until they give us the green light. Then we can hook up the airlines and everything and then do what we need to do. Well, if I would just walk around it like I normally do, especially because it's a Swift trailer, you walk around it, you check your tires. I didn't do that this time. Now, would it have helped me? Yes and no. And I only say that because if I would have put in a breakdown about a tire, they wouldn't understand. They'll be confused on what the hell I'm talking about. Then I would have had to sit on hold for God knows how long to let them know, like, look, I got this tire, blah, 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 so on and so forth. There's a Love's, like, once you get on the interstate, it's like the next exit. So it's probably like 2, not even, about 3, not even 3, but somewhere within 3 miles or so. It's really not that far. It's right down the street. I could literally take this down there and drive. But I'm not going to do that because, for one, I haven't started my clock yet. I'm still sitting waiting for them to tell me what's going on or contacting me. Because I could get down there all I want as fast as I want, but if they don't set the appointment up, I'm not able to do anything. And positive is, yeah, I got a spare on the back of the truck. That's why you see all the Swift trucks with a spare tire. For this reason, so they don't have to pay for a brand new tire when they go to get a tire fix. The only tires that they don't put on these trucks, of course, are the super singles. Why? Because they're too freaking wide. So, yeah. I think my glad hands are leaking. In this truck, I can't stand it. Also, the stupid glad hands are so damn short. Every time you make a sharp turn, your glad hands lift up. So if I get somewhere, hopefully this doesn't happen, get somewhere and I turn hella sharp, the red airline's just gonna fucking shoot off. And that's another reason why I don't like this damn truck. Because they took away that hanger, like my last truck, it had a hanger, and then your airline's hooked up to it, so when you did a sharp turn, it wasn't stretching the damn airline, so it wasn't stretching the bungees out all the way. So, that's another thing I don't like about this truck. But, let's go, I'll show you. See that? You see how far away it's stretching? Mine was up here. It was literally right up there. Same height and everything, but right there. It wasn't stretching as far as it is now. And then look over here. So, yeah. That's another thing. This is the only way you can see the lights up. But yeah, apparently I'm ranting. I can't even get mad. I'm like 10 hours away, 11 hours away from my delivery. If I get 2 hours away from here tonight and shut down at midnight California time, I could get up at 10 and just run my full clock all the way into Phoenix. And then shut down and do a fucking 10 and then take off. got here, I just pulled out of the delivery location, and we are parked out here on the side of the road in dirt section, and they're telling me they can't unload me because lumber is not here. So now when you look at it, it's like, okay, all I've been getting is you got until the day you pick it up to the 30th to deliver it. Okay, are they gonna unload me? What time do they close? What time do they stop unloading? And I asked this. I asked this plenty of times. Oh well, they're saying it's showing us open until midnight. So you got until midnight. I normally call. I used to call my shippers and receivers a lot, but now it's getting real hard to call them because no one answers. They don't answer no more, or it goes to automated freaking thing. Certain ones you can call, certain ones you just not gonna get the number or get lucky to get in touch with. So 2 hours and 36 minutes on my clock. So it's not. I could check in at 5 o'clock. Because technically, if you have a window, there is no delivery time until they tell you what time you're scheduled to deliver. Well, yeah. Maybe a lease operator, but at this company, these past months or so, they know I'm tired of them. I'm done with them. 2020. Yeah. But we're going to hold off on that, and we're going to get situated and relax. I'm literally down the street from the terminal. All I gotta do is turn right on 75th Ave, which is literally right there. Turn right, go down a couple miles, and I'll be at the yard. Now the reason why I'm not going to the yard is because I don't need to go to the yard. I don't want to go to the yard. That yard is like a shitty yard. The only thing that it got going for itself is that it's big. And it's so big that it's still small because you can only park in certain areas. But either way, I would never take a shower in that terminal. Nope. I looked in there once and I walked right out. The place is disgusting. And that's Swift's main terminal for drive-in, basically. Basically, Swift's main terminal, period. And it's worse than all the other ones for the drivers' showers and stuff, yeah. But anyways. But yeah, the whole rundown yesterday. I go to Love's, get the tire fixed. I told the shop, I was like, I could drive 4 miles down the road to get the tire fixed instead of waiting on the guy to come out to fix it. Well, I do that. I go check in. I tell them, and then they put me in the door. They literally came out, looked at it, and told me back into a door. All right, bet. Back into a door. And then they're like, oh, well, you can't be in your truck. It's Love's policy, you can't be in your truck when we work on it. Whatever, I don't care. So I get out, and I'm sitting in their little lounge, whatever, just waiting and waiting and waiting. So the guy goes, so like, a little while went by, like 20 minutes, 30 minutes or so. So I'm like, are we waiting on Swift? And he goes, yes, we're waiting on Swift so we could get the okay so we could see what they want us to do off of what we told them. So I get on the phone, boom, call them. Couple minutes, like, that was like the quickest I got somebody, because when I called them to get everything situated, it took like 30 or 40 minutes. That time it took like 2 minutes, not even that. So in answer, I was like, yeah, they're waiting on you guys, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, let me look it up. Guy looks up the information for my situation, and he goes, well, we don't got anything from them. It's not showing anything from them. And telling the guy, I was like, they're not seeing anything from you guys. And he goes, oh, well, I'm still working on it. I'm waiting on another guy to come in to let me know which thing I need to put in. That way it's correct and I could send it. Then why did you tell me you're waiting on Swift if you didn't even do your part? That would have just been better than saying, I'm new, only been here for a month, I'm still learning, I'm waiting for the guy to verify to make sure that I put this in right because I don't want to mess it up. That would have been fine. And I knew he was new because when he came to the door when I backed up, he was like, well, I'm going to need your name, the company's number, your number, and I think that's it. And I was like, you don't need my miles? Oh, yeah, I need that. So I knew he was new. whatever. But at least point it out. That way it doesn't make the person that's waiting on you guys to start working get irritated because you're not doing anything. I don't mind that it was new. It was just him just coming off like he's waiting for the company, and in reality, we're waiting on him. So, yeah, that's how that went. And as you can see, we ended up taking off. We drove 2 hours down the road. So the 2 hours down the road, I got at exit 100 or exit 90, one of the two. So it was like about 100 miles away from the Utah border. And I shut down about 2 o'clock Utah time. Yeah, because I didn't get a clock until 12 o'clock. So that way, like I said, gave me enough time to where I knew I was going to have enough time to get here. The hill slowed me down a lot.